and it is a lovely 57 degrees. Oh, it feels so damn good. Uh, Nice light fog over the fields this morning as I came in with a full moon shining down to light them up. Can't beat that. That, and it's nice and kind of cool for once. No humidity. Humidity. Oh gosh, I hate that word. Oh, interesting stuff going on. I'm going to have to collate some data because I want to go back over it again before I, really go hard bore. I finally got caught up in my inbox on Twitter, and thanks to some folks out there, I'm getting some interesting data. Um, okay. As you all know, a lot of people have been speculating about what's going on, like episode count and things like that for the next series. And let's just say the number 8, I'm hearing a lot. 8. Which is kind of weird because you'd think with Bad Wolf stepping in to co-produce this thing, with a higher budget, but then again, we don't know what length they are if that does happen. It could be they're going for longer episodes. We don't know. Plus, one interesting tidbit that's been going around, and I'll pass this one on to you because I got to verify this. Word is that filming may not resume till January. And that has to do with the fact that, that's probably for the next series or whatnot. And, we'll have to sit back. Like I said, I want to collate this data a bit more before I really go into it, because dummy me, finally checked my inbox last night just before I went to bed, and then I glanced at it briefly this morning and went over it again, and I'm like, what the Hades? And word is, shooting may not be appear properly until Christmas 2023. So, interesting stuff going around here and there. Okay, just for you folks who tune in every morning, there's not going to be a parking lot for next week. Okay, I'll try to pop in on you when I can. Yeah, I'll try to pop in on you when I can. Like I said, next week is my week off for my second week of vacation I was supposed to get back in July. And you gotta love these guys because they approved my week's vacation except for Monday. And I'm like, usually you have enough people on there to compensate, even if a bunch of people, something does happen that you don't have enough. And they scheduled me for Monday anyway. And I'm like, guys, today is going to be my last day of work, and then I'm supposed to start my vacation. All right? Yet you think I'm going to go home, spend my weekend, get up, come to work Monday, and then do the rest of the week off? Oh, hell no, I'm calling off. So you might get something Monday morning. So stay tuned, okay? Because I have to get up in the morning to, pick up the phone and say, I ain't coming, you dumbass. You think I'm going to come in for one day of the week? Ugh. But like I said, it's just been a weird experience overall so far because getting data out of Bad Wolf is very difficult. I'm not kidding. I think it involves satellites, drone rats, spy mice, and everything else. It's I even heard we've employed what do you call it? We've employed a water beetle with a little camera on his back, and he's trying to get pictures of the scripts. Okay, Well, the reason they were only 10 episodes for the Jodie era is because you got to remember they were cutting down the episode numbers slowly over the last few years. Remember when Peter Capaldi first appeared, suddenly we were down to 12 episodes in a Christmas special. And I was like, they didn't even mention it in the press that I can remember that we were losing an episode. They just kind of quietly nixed one. And then they went down to 10 for the Jodie era to save, I guess, on budget. That's the only thing I can figure out. And like I said, they're here in the first series out, might be only 8 in a Christmas special. But it is nice that, the Christmas specials will be making a comeback if this is all falling in line. Because with RTD back at the helm, he's going to say, look, guys, we're doing Christmas. I don't care what the figures say, Because a lot of the reasons I think, and I love how Chibnall gets blamed for this. It's like, guys, a scheduling decision as to what day what's going to air, that comes from up on floor 6. The showrunner is in charge of the show. Scheduling the show is a different, department. And, same as, the episode count. They'll say, look, you got this many episodes you'll do. That's all we got money for. And the showrunner would typically bang his head into a wall till it bleeds. And usually it's the wall will start bleeding first, so they stop. And, it's just madness. Like I said, I used to pick on Moffat, but you'll notice towards the end of the Moffat era, when I started getting more and more information, just the kind of political monsters he was up against. The dragons he had to slay just to get done what he had got done. It's just amazing. And then people harped on Chibnall because they didn't have that Christmas. They wasn't going to do a Christmas special. It's like, guys, he had less than like a month or so or more to make a script, do this, do that, get the shooting film scheduled, blah, blah, and then get, start filming. And it wasn't going to happen that year. And I think, like I said, it was probably a lot of politics. If money greases the oil of the political machine, the political machine, is the anti-oil in some cases. And we all know what anti-oil is, thanks to those clockwork robots. Okay, because keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a lovely morning here. Like I said, wish I'd had time to take some footage over the fields this morning before I left. Because like I said, the field across my street, they got stuff growing in, and there's a nice light fog hanging over it. Then you got the full moon blaring down, lighting up the fields and the fog over it. It was lovely this morning. Just a lovely view. Well, it's 57 on my dash. Yeah, it's. So I'm sitting out here in the parking lot, which is kind of nice to see because even when it was upwards toward the 70s, the humidity was so bad in the morning. It was like, oh. I went in the other day and I think it was like 70 something degrees outside, and I was sweating bullets by the end of the first hour. But like I said, the weather changes. I don't care what they're claiming. It always has. And you can turn off all the things you want to turn off. And Mother Earth, like I said, when she's done with us, she's done with us. Watch George Carlin's thing on that. I think the clip you want to find is save the planet, and it's like, folks, like I keep telling people, less than probably not even 20,000 years ago, I'd have to go check, again to be sure. This whole area was underneath like 2 miles of ice, or at least a mile thick from what I last read. And it's like, and if it hadn't for that big thaw, it would have been a really small country to live in, and cold. Ugh. Alright, so what I'm hearing is, like I said, I got to collate this data and get back to you. Is that, yeah, I'm hearing 8 episodes for the first series with Shurigawa. And that they're probably not going to start filming until January because of the scheduling, and things like that. So, I have no idea. I've been out of college so long. Oh, the midterm elections. I don't know. I don't even keep track of politics anymore. I really don't. It's kind of like, why I gave up, football like over a decade ago. It's nothing you can control, and it's nothing you can worry about. Because this, everybody goes out and elects the same, clones every time. They go out there, they elect a bunch of multimillionaires who wouldn't give a damn about you unless you were shining their shoes or washing their balls on the golf course. And even then, they just flip you a quarter and say, have a good day. I don't get this whole society, why people, invest so much in the people who don't give a damn about them. Like, like I said, everybody watches, oh, it's the Kardashians. You're talking about a group of women, and, sort of other individuals who probably never even wiped their own butt, yet people care more about them than they would about who they elect into their government. Like I said, the world's a mad, bad place. Okay, well, folks, I got to get running in. I just looked at the time. Like I said, I'm going to try to pop in on you Monday morning because, like I said, I got to wake up just to call off. So while I'm up, I'll probably just go ahead and do that for you if I can. And like I said, the rest of the week's going to be kind of iffy because, like I said, it's my week off. So please, everyone, take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Remember, the one thing more than anything is to be kind. And, take care of yourselves and others if you can. And hopefully we'll see y'all in the future. Have a great day, everybody.